Hajun. Very cool, Hajun. And welcome, Kaven, Lisette, and of course, Fatima, Eldon. Dana's here. Hello, Dana. She's part of our community. Heaven's here. Frank, Hero, Vicky, Tracy. Boy, all of you guys are jumping in now. Very cool. Jesse, there must have been a traffic light and you guys got stuck. And we're here and Tina's here. And is it Ghislaine? Maybe Ghislaine. Very cool name. Very cool name. Welcome, everybody. This is Toliko Vima English. Toliko Vima is a Greek phrase that means final step. For many of you, fluency or the ability to go from thought to speech in English is your final step or your final goal. And here we don't teach the rules of English, but we do encourage you to speak, which of course helps with your fluency. I live in Las Vegas, Nevada. My name is Johnathan, and we try to meet as much as possible every day if we can. Tomorrow is Sunday, so we will not meet tomorrow. But welcome everybody. Of course, you want to get on stage, you can raise your hand, and we might be having Vivian, Infinite Wise, join us as a potential co host. She finished shopping at the grocery store in China and she's going to be heading home right now. So, as soon as she gets home, she'll give us a shout out and probably join us on stage for this. So, I have two spots open on stage. One is reserved for Miss Vivian, and we want to get this started. So, again, time and money, saving time and money. How many of you want to save time and money? Is that something you guys are interested in? I'm looking at the chat right now. How many of you want to save time and money? Moneta, do you need to save time and money? Ashley, Eden, is that something that would help you to save time and money? Crickets, you want to hear the cricket sound? Let's see if we can get somebody on stage. Yeah. Oh, I pushed that by accident. I was like, what's the topic? I'm just talking about it. I pushed it. All right. Yep, of course, of course. Okay. Well, there we go. So we're going to find out ways to save time and money today. We'll start to talk about it a little bit and wait for see if our friend's going to join us. But welcome to the stage. If you raised your hand, I just invited you to the stage. And we're talking about saving time and money. How important is that? I have a list of things I could go off reading and teaching that way, but I would like to interact with you guys so you can practice your English. Let me pull up my information here on the iPad and see if we can get people on stage. Saving time and money. I was going to talk about other things, but this topic was suggested. It's a good topic. So, saving time and money. How can you save time and money? Anybody suggestions from the chat if you want to stay there and feel safe? Teacher Amethyst says, I want to save money, but I don't have money to save. That's hilarious. That's hilarious. I need to save my money. Moneta says, of course. Is it Eden? Eden says, hey everyone. Hi, Ahmed. Hi everyone. Welcome, guys. Welcome, welcome. We're talking about saving time and money. How many of you want to save money by talking to a native speaker of English? Because many native speakers charge money. And here we are live, and yet nobody wants to come on stage at this time. Interesting, right? Interesting. Hi, Nirim. There we go. You guys received that conviction. Eden, I have invited you, but you didn't come to stage. You raised your hand. And so let's go with Eden and Lever. I need to save one space, guys. I need to save one space. So I've invited two people. Let's see what happens.
Hello.
Hey, how are you, Lever?
I
Hello.
couldn't be better today.
You couldn't be better. Cool phrase. Cool phrase. Why? Have you had a great day?
Yes, today is Sunday. I don't need to work. I just rest at home. I can go everywhere I want. I can go some place like some club, which is place I like the most. I like American food. I like fried chicken. I like I like steaks. Wow, from America and Australia. So everything in some club I'm fascinated with. Yeah,
Oh,
yes. Actually, this is the first time to be invited by you. Actually, I
oh,
yeah.
okay. Well, good.
So I should thank you heartily.
You're welcome. You're welcome. Well, as they say, it is either feast or famine here. Sometimes we have a long list of people wanting to come on stage, and other times it's hard to get anyone to come on stage. It's either feast, meaning a lot of food, or it's famine, meaning no food at all. So I, of course, want people like you to come on stage and just have a chance to use your English, just an opportunity. So it's nice to have you here. Now, what did you do today, Lever? What did you do? You had a lot of time to do things, but what did you do actually?
Actually, just like the topic you post there, I go to the supermarket, like general supermarket, Walmart and the the and the higher supermarket like some club some even I want to buy something, I should consider whether this item I need really because I should saving money. I consider saving money and times. So this is related to your topic. Now the economy is not as good as before. Maybe you have know that this. So a lot
Mm-hmm.
of person lost the job. Wow, it's very hard to find what you want.
Mm-hmm.
So now situation is it's a little bad.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
what we do? Sometimes when I go to market, I should consider saving money. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
I should buy
Mm-hmm.
as a little things. I need the most at this moment. I don't
Mm-hmm.
consider everything I will buy in the future. To save
Mm-hmm.
money, save energy. Yeah, if I save money
Mm-hmm.
in the bank or whatever, some places, you online bank, yeah, I can earn some money interest or so then when the interest come, I will use the interest or other investment to buy something. So I don't need
Mm-hmm.
to use my capital that I invest in the bank. That's what I'm
Mm-hmm.
doing now. So I think if I have 1 million in the bank, I can I can manage it to survive at this moment.
Mm-hmm.
Even now,
Mm-hmm.
I'm living in a bigger city, very big. It's the metropolitans in China, like Beijing,
Mm-hmm.
Shanghai, Guangzhou, Shenzhen is one of the city. So if I have 1 million, I can manage it to survive.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So with the interest, our the ben, our benefit I got from my investment.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Good point. Good point on saving money. One of the things that people may have to think about is that we do not need to be so independent. I think about my budget, my food, my spending, but if we were to cooperate with others, we may be able to buy larger amounts of food and split it and save money. Instead of one person going to buy one thing, it could be two people buying a bunch of it and split it so that we save money if we cooperate with each other. And I think that is where things are going. If we all try to have our own everything, our own car, our own place, our own food, then it's going to become very hard, very, very hard to afford all of the things. But if we cooperate with each other and share, then we'll be able to afford more things or save more money to take care of ourselves. And that is very interesting. Like some of the stores, maybe Sam's Club or Costco or big bulk stores, if you go, you can buy a lot of something, but you think, I do not need that much of it. But if there are two or three people and you buy it and then you go home and share it, then everyone saves money and you get the things you need. So, something for us to think about as the world becomes more divided. The solution is actually to become more united. So, yeah.
Yeah, actually, the way you consider have been adopted by one of our famous e-commerce platform, which is called
Mm.
Pinduoduo. You know,
Mm-hmm.
now Pinduoduo, actually Pinduoduo is a later comment after the Alibaba and Jingdong, but now
Mm-hmm.
it developed very well. You know why? It's so success because her user strategy the buying strategy, just like you mentioned, they combine the different need from different customer to buy a lot of a bigger package
Mm-hmm.
goods, then separate to send to different customer to save
Mm.
money. That's just what
Yeah,
you mentioned, but it's like
absolutely.
e-commerce. But we can do the same thing. Like you can go to Sam's Club, you can go Costco, yeah, buy a lot of things and share to different users. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
this way you can save money. Sometimes
Yeah.
you don't need a lot of items. If you just buy or put in your refrigerator, for refrigerators maybe will stay a long time. You know, you store a lot of things in your freezers means you store a lot of money, because you don't use
Mm.
it at least times. Maybe you will consume all the goods after a month. Means during this month you are saving your means how do I say means you don't need to spend the money which will be used after 1 month after a month. So you don't need to do that kind of thing. So I think, yeah, you mentioned a way, but Chinese always smart people. So so
Yeah.
that way, it's not a new developed thing idea already adopted by
Yeah,
many e-commerce, especially
absolutely.
especially Pinduoduo. Pinduoduo now
Mm-hmm.
is developed very well, and I think already already in U.S. Stock market. I think already
Mm-hmm.
already show U.S. stock market. I think Pinduoduo, so you can make a lot of money. Yeah, for me, yes. Sometimes I I will count the price of each unit. Sometimes if I think, okay, this time I don't need so many goods and saved in the freezers. Maybe I will not go to the Sam's Club or Costco. I just go to Walmart. For that kind of occasions. But if I think this item I will use for long times and is you can save like some dry food, like some mushroom, that kind of dry mushroom or fungi, that kind of thing. I can buy a big pack that is cheap,
Mm-hmm.
so I can use for long times. This way also I can save some money. Yes, I'm I'm not the kind of person just like some not like spend a lot of money in something I don't want. Also
Mm-hmm.
for clothes, in the past several years, I just go to big department to buy that expensive clothes. Oh, a famous brand. Now I just go to one uh, the shop I go frequently, a Japanese brand, Uniqlo.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe you know Uniqlo. These are cheap, but the quality is fine. So I can save a lot of money now. There are
Mm-hmm.
most clothes in Uniqlo just below 200 RMB. But if you go to department, most items are over 200 RMB per piece. So you can say, but the quality is just the same. Maybe the purchase environment are quite different. Maybe maybe advertisement are higher fair. So so now I should consider saving money at this moment. So you can say what I'm doing actually is saving money.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Well, guys, let's talk about conversation. conversation is different than talking. So conversation is encouraging talking between two people. So just like Lever had a lot to share on the topic, if you want to draw people into a conversation, you should start off small and then allow the other person to respond so that it goes back and forth. If you just talk, then you might lose the
Uh-huh.
other person in the
Okay.
conversation.
Okay.
So, conversation is how you guys can practice your English together. Is you can talk with each other, but stimulate conversation. So, as you hear with Mr. Lever, he has a lot of wonderful things to share about the topic today and good input. So all that you need is a topic, and Mr. Lever has wonderful ideas of how he's saving time and money now. And to get other people involved, what you would do is pause between each point or statement and welcome other people to respond. It's kind of like Candy's favorite sport. Do you guys know what our co host Candy's favorite sport is? Does anyone in the chat know what Candy really likes to do on Saturday? Anybody know? I'm curious. Hi, Ayanura. Good to see you. Welcome, welcome. Guys, the topic's at the top of the screen and the top of the app. Come on, don't push that button. It's already there in two places. Um, Candy's favorite thing to do on Saturday is play badminton. She
Okay.
loves it. She
Okay.
loves it. So
Okay.
if you went to a badminton court and you were playing with someone, and the only thing they did was
Yeah. Yes.
hit
Yes.
it, and you're like, I can't even I can't even hit back. What are you doing? So it's like that with conversation. You lob it up and let the other person hit it back, and then you come and hit it back. And that's how you have a good conversation is you go back and forth, and it's a lot more fun than if you just ah, yeah. So,
Whoa,
yeah.
whoa. I think your metaphor is fine. You know how to express something in an easy way for other person to understand. Conversation,
Yeah.
yes. Actually, I don't know. Of course, no conversation. Conversation happen between two persons. Yes.
Mhm.
For me,
Mhm.
because I want, if I just tell a story or something long statement. That's not a conversation. That's just a statement or
Talking.
a
Mhm.
story, a talking. Yeah,
Yeah.
conversation is just like hitting the badminton
Mhm.
one by one.
Yeah, go back
Yes,
and forth.
yeah, back and
Yeah.
forth. Yes,
It's
you're
very exciting. It
very
keeps the
exciting.
other it keeps the other person involved, and sometimes people want to comment about something interesting that you have said. But if the talking keeps going, then you mention one more point, one more point, one more point, and they don't have a chance to participate because it keeps changing. I think with you, Mr. Lever, you're so excited to use your English. You have a chance to use your English. You've had a great day today. It's Saturday, and you're so excited to be on stage and use your English. No problem. No problem. But when you're talking with other people, you can try to get them involved with the conversation.
Oh,
And you can ask questions. You can say, I like to go to the store and buy things on sale. Do you like to buy things on sale? Yes, I like to buy things on discount, on sale. Oh, great. Today I purchased some meat and it was on discount, but I had to cook it today because it's on discount. Have you ever done that? And, oh, yes, I've done that. So you kind of get them involved. You get them involved little by little, and that way you're having a nice volley, a nice conversation. And both of you can smile, you can get to know each other, and yeah, it's very exciting. I think you'd be very good at that because you have a lot of energy. You like to talk, which is great. You like to talk in English, which is also great. And I think you would encourage people who are maybe shy and you can, yeah, you can be excited with them and draw them into a conversation. Hmm.
Okay, because I have I have been in an American company for many years, over 10 years. You know,
Mm, mm,
so sometimes at night, because of time loss, I have to communicate with people from different area in American, European country,
mm-hmm.
Indians. You know,
Hello,
yo,
Jonathan. Hi, Mr. Lever. How are you?
Hi, hi,
hi,
good. Shh, shh.
yo,
Keep going, Lever. Sorry. Hi, Bay. Hold on.
hi.
Yeah, sorry. Bay was. I thank you. Welcome, Bay. But Lever was in the middle of something. I was sliding
Yes,
you onto
yes.
stage for
Sorry,
coming
go
up.
ahead. Go ahead.
No problem, no problem. No problem. Yeah, yeah. I just see your profile. Just you're from Shenzhen. Yeah,
Yeah,
right.
yeah.
Okay, okay. You can tell something about yourself. What do you do, and what do you do make a living, and yeah, that kind of thing. Yeah, and
This is this is Lever taking over hosting. In case you guys were wondering what was going on, Lever's taking over hosting right
be-
now.
because your co-host because your co-host tonight is not present, so I
Lever,
just
it's very dangerous to grab the steering wheel from someone else who's driving.
because Candy's not here. I just think about helping you a little. So
Yeah, it's okay. It's
normally,
okay. It's
I
okay.
also
what
miss
Candy doing for?
Candy. I have not saw her for a while.
Well, Candy, it's Saturday. She went and played badminton, and then I think she went out with her friends who play badminton, to have some food and some fun. And so she texted me and said, she sent me a picture of all of them and said,
Oh,
"Oh, we're still out. We're still out." So, Candy is very introverted. And for her to have a time like that with her friends is a very rare moment. So I think it's good. She's smiling, she's happy, she's like this. And so I'm happy when Candy can socialize like this. And we're going to have Vivian join us. Vivian was here the other day. Hi, Athena. Good to see you in the chat. Um, so I was saving a space for Miss Vivian. She's a good friend of mine, also in China, and she always has a lot of cool things to say in English. But it's Saturday night, guys. Part of me was going to sleep more this morning because I had a wonderful time with my friends last night, but I missed you guys because we didn't live stream yesterday, and I wanted to spend some weekend time with you guys. So I'm glad you guys are here. I know you could be doing other things with your friends right now, but
yeah.
yeah. But thank you for being here. And Lever is very much a gentleman. He's very excited. He's having a great weekend. He feels like it couldn't be better. Everything's going great. So it's nice to have him because Candy's not here. And then of course to have you, Miss Bay. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you for your time. I also have not saw you for a while. I also miss you, Jonathan. Very
Oh,
glad
so
to see you
cool.
today.
Thank you, thank you. And you're in Shenzhen?
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, I live in Shenzhen.
Wow, that's Hello Talk headquarters. That's where Hello
Yeah,
Talk,
yeah.
yeah, that's our goal to go there. And I think I Am Jules is the name of another live streamer. I Am Jules is actually going to Shenzhen, and she's going to launch her book. She's publishing a book, and she wants to publish it. She's from the UK. She's from the UK, but she's going there this year, I think in September. And so we're excited that she's going to go there. So maybe you can see her. Her name is I Am Jules. She's a blonde-haired
Okay.
woman who's a live streamer here from UK.
Oh, okay. Well,
Oh, where is
Oh,
Jonathan?
push the wrong button. I see Vivian just joined, so let's get Vivian on stage and then we can keep having fun together.
Okay,
okay,
okay.
Yeah, let me
okay.
invite Vivian. You guys
Welcome.
are so energized. It's exciting. Hi,
Okay.
Viv, I see you. Let's see, get
Actually,
Vivian here.
both Bei and I are from Shenzhen. Actually, I'm also from Shenzhen.
Oh, Mr. Lava, you also live in Shenzhen. Wow.
Wow.
Oh, we live in the same city.
Yes, I'm a Shenzhener. Actually, legally, I'm a Shenzhener.
Wow. Very cool. Hey, Viv.
Hi,
Hi,
uh,
Vivian.
hi, Vivian.
hello.
Very.
Nice to meet you
Hello.
We're
guys.
we're
Wow.
having a party. We're having a party tonight.
Oh,
Everyone's got so much
Yeah, heard
energy.
that. In Shenzhen, yeah, I'm going there also.
oh,
When?
really? Do you like
On my
Shenzhen?
way back. I've
Oh,
never been to Shenzhen, but yeah, I want to try coffee delivered by the drone. Although I don't drink coffee, I can
yeah.
Okay.
drink the drone.
You can drink the drone. In fact, last night when I was coming home, we saw a driverless module, like a square box with all windows, and it was driving like a car on our street. It's a new program. We've had a company here for 2 years, and they had modified an SUV, with cameras all over it, and they were driverless taxis. But they look like a regular car with a lot of cameras all over it. And so this is the first time
Oh,
we've seen the clear box that seats maybe 4 or 6 people, and it has a 1 mile loop on the regular streets that it will take people to the casinos and things like that. And then they're going to expand the range. So Matt and I were driving home, my brother Matt, and all of a sudden I was like, wow, that's just a clear square on the road with tires and lights and I was like, that's kind of cool. I'm sure in your country you have it already. Our country is so behind in technology. So behind. China has probably people flying to work by now, but yeah, we're
Wow.
very, we're we're very far behind. But
Well, you can say
anyway,
like that. You are really.
I'm so jealous. You guys are you're from Shenzhen. My friend Vivian's going to Shenzhen, and I wanted to go to Shenzhen this year, but it doesn't look like it's gonna happen. And I'm like,
maybe the next year you can have a visit to China. We can
yeah,
be a
I
guide. We can be
I
a
think
guide.
I think I will visit China when I have a long white beard and a walker.
No,
Yes.
no need to wait so long. I
They will
think.
deliver me by drone
yeah,
with
for
coffee in
sure.
my hand. Well,
Yes. So.
anyway, our topic today
Oh,
was
that's it.
suggested by Vivian. So our topic today was suggested by Vivian, saving time and money. Saving time and money is our topic. And we have digressed into wonderful areas. We can still do that. And in fact, I think maybe Bay wants to, oh, she's relocating. Um, Lever brought up some great things of saving money when he's at the store buying groceries, and he talked about some e-commerce companies that buy in bulk and then sell it in portions to save money for everybody. But that's our topic today, saving time and money. So, Bay and Vivian, what ways do you currently practice saving time and money? And Lever and I will look very interested as you respond. Ready, Lever? Let's look interested. Hmm.
Yeah. Actually, I'm always have the habit on saving money. I think money can give me a sense of safety because when I was very young, my family is very poor. So after I graduate from college, I go to work and I earn the money by myself. I have the habit to saving money in case of there is any accident in my family member. For example, they get ill, they need money to go to the hospital.
Hmm.
If I save the money in my account, I can pay for that.
Good answer. Good.
Very
And
good. Yeah.
do you see how she paused, Lever? Do you see how she made a statement and then she paused? So
Wow.
now Vivian can comment. We're talking about conversation earlier. So Vivian, what do you think about that, or what is your way of currently saving time or money? Thank you, Bay. Good answer. Good answer.
I,
High
I
five.
really I really like the way Bei expressed herself. I think she's a very straightforward and frank girl. Yeah. So yeah, my family wasn't very rich either, and we were brought up in a frugal way. So it's been challenge for me to not save. Um, I remember when I first arrived in New Zealand, I found everything so expensive, and so because I convert the money back to Chinese yuan, and then I started comparing the price of three supermarkets on the same street, but I ended up spending more time, like wasted 1 hour on comparing the prices. And then New Zealand is paying by hourly rate. And then I asked myself, what could I be doing with that hour I spent on
Mm-hmm.
shopping? And then I thought, oh, maybe I could be working an extra hour and earning another like $25 or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
So am I saving money or am I um, really not saving much? So from then on, I started contemplating about the way I spend time on making decisions and comparisons of the products. So yeah, that's
Mm-hmm.
why I put this topic on. I want to know other people's opinions on time and money. Sometimes I found it hard to balance. You either save money and lose time, or you save time by spending more money. Yeah. So yeah, I
Right.
want to know your opinions.
No, it's
Agree.
really good. It's a good point, huh, Lever? That's a
Completely
good point.
agree. Yes,
Yeah,
I agree.
but but
Thank you.
anytime, so in there's two sides of every coin and of every comment, and it does stimulate thought. If you are transitioning in awareness of where you might be wasting money, it's going to cost you time and contemplation. That's a given. But if you're constantly contemplating every week, of course, that creates a time deficit, which, like you're saying, Vivian, if every week it now takes you 3 hours to do 20 minutes of shopping, then you're like, wait, every week? But in the beginning, you're going to invest time to save money, and that process should become refined. Like you would decide that this store has the least expensive eggs and milk, but their butter costs more than this store. And that's every store. Every store is going to have some cheap things, some expensive. That's how they stay in
Yeah,
business,
yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah, but you could also say, well, I see this pattern. So on Monday, I will go and buy my eggs and milk there. And then on Wednesday, I will go and buy my butter and cheese over here. So you can have a strategy that makes better use of your time and then maybe put it in your path. Well, this week I'm going to the sports center anyway. That goes by that store. And that's when I'll just swing by and pick up my cheese and and so if you refine it, then you get back to the same amount of time, but you're saving money. But you're right. If you're stuck in that cycle of always contemplating, weighing, counting the pennies, then you are wasting a valuable thing called time just to save a little money. And on the scale of things, are you really saving? So yeah, it's always going to take a front load, but it should become refined. It should. It should. Unless you're me and I just stay stuck in that cycle. But yeah. What do you guys think? Lever, let's get you in on this, Lever. You've been very patient.
Well, I think Jonathan know this kind of technique quite well. In just like most of the person are doing now. Yes, different market, different store they have some low items to attract you, but not means other items are cheap. Sometimes they just show you one item, which is an iconic item,
Yeah.
is cheap. Then you just think, then in your mind, you just think, oh, all items in this shop is cheap, but actually not. But on the other
Mm.
hand, I think about a lot. if you want to be a successful businessman, like you want to be very rich, like Jack Ma, that kind of person, like Bill Gates, I think you don't need to spend a lot of time on this kind of small show. I think, yeah, you don't need to waste the money, but you should think how I can make more money. Yeah, or the first priority over other things to save you money. Like the store have cheaper eggs, the store have cheaper milks. So I have Monday go this store and Tuesday go that one. And I will follow a rule. This kind of thing with a lot of times. So
Sure.
especially the family background, like Bei said, sometimes if you study the billionaires background, you will find most billionaires in China are not from rural area. Most, yeah, except one, Jingdong, the boss of Jingdong is from rural area, but other billionaires are all from rich family. So, so I think because the background maybe impact your thinking, impact
Hmm.
your future,
Yeah.
because
Mhm.
you suffered from, you already remember when I was young, I'm poor, so I have to think about how to manage, how to survive in the world, that kind of thing. You don't, you don't want to at risk to how to consider I have to invest money, all our money to start a business, that kind of thing. Maybe you, because you are afraid to do that kind of thing. Maybe if I lose all money, how can I survive in the world? So,
Okay. Let's
so the
volley level.
background,
Let's
yeah,
volley. Yeah,
okay.
you're right now you're
So the background sometimes
but
will impact your whether you are successful in the future.
okay, there you go. Bring it to a landing. There you go. Bring it down, buddy. Bring it
Yes,
down. So
yes, I
we
know your
will
meaning.
we
So I no
yeah,
talk too
yeah.
much.
We want to keep everybody involved. Everybody
Yes,
involved.
yes.
It's okay
Okay.
because sometimes it takes time to express what you're thinking. That's fine. But what about this, guys? Let me inject something. What about if you guys were all friends? And Vivian said, I like to go to Smith's Market. And Bay said, I like to go to Alberson's Market. And then Vivian said, when do you go? And she said, Thursday. And she goes, oh, can you pick me up some butter? Because the butter's cheaper there. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh, where do you go? Smith's. Oh, can you get me some eggs and milk because it's cheap? Yeah. So then it gives Vivian and Bay a chance to cross paths and meet and talk for a brief catch up, have a little social connection, and trade the products. So if we cooperate as a community instead of living in our own little world, then maybe we could save money and make time for people so we can get to know each other and help each other. So we don't have to drive all over town ourselves. I don't have time to go to 5 stores. No, but you know 4 friends, and 3 of them go to those other stores already. So why not just, get our schedules together? What do you
Yeah.
think about that, Bay? Does that sound like a good idea?
Yeah, yeah, I totally agree. It's a good idea. Yeah, like my mother-in-law, she has a lot of friends in our community. In her age. Yeah, they know every supermarket near our community. Which one is super cheap? Which one is expensive? Oh, I have to take care of my grandson. I do not have time to go to that supermarket. Could you buy some potatoes for me? I will send you money later. Yeah.
Mm.
I'm the young generation. I do not do like that because I'm busy at work every day, every day. So, my mother-in-law, she does not need to work, so she has the time to go to outside buy everything, buy food, buy
Mm, mm.
clothes, and she has a lot of friends. Yeah.
No, that's great because we don't do that here. I
Yeah.
really love the culture where you value and involve your family. Here in the country, we go far away from my family. My family's 3,000 miles away, and
Yeah.
we've never been closer
Yeah.
because we don't get along. So
Yeah.
distance helps us. But for you, you're right. If you have parents or uncles or aunts that are retired, you could
Yeah.
purpose them. You could charge them with something, a duty, and in return, you could appreciate them and thank them so you can stay focused on your family. Of
Yeah.
course. And those of
Yeah.
you that don't have family, you should build your friendships because Vivian can go shopping for all of us.
Yeah. Hi, Vivian. Do your parents live with you? They buy something for you, or take care of. Oh, if you have kids, do they will help you do some house cleaning?
Uh, do they have me to do some house cleaning to
Yeah,
earn
I
money?
see your parents will do
Oh,
some.
okay, Lever. See you, buddy. He's out of time. Lever's got to go. Okay,
Okay, bye
Lever.
bye.
Thank you,
Bye.
Lever. Have a good one. Well,
Okay.
Vivian's visiting her family in China, but she lives in New Zealand. Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
okay,
Yeah.
okay.
hmm Are you
So,
out of time too, Vivian, or you're saying bye to Lever? You're saying bye to Lever.
see
hmm
better.
Saying bye to Lever. I think
Okay, cool, 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 cool.
he had a lot of good points, and yeah, yeah, I really enjoyed the points, the point views of him. Um,
I was. Go ahead, Vivian.
yeah, I'm living in but mm, I don't really think it's a good idea for me to live with my dad because we do have different values and um yeah, it's a little bit complicated. Um, but we do shopping like separately, and I will buy I'll buy some dishes and groceries, and sometimes he goes to the morning market and buy all of the things. Is that answering your question,
Yeah,
Pei?
yeah, yeah,
Or do
yeah. I
you
know
have
you
other?
like to live by you like to live alone, and you do not like to live with your parents because you two have different values, and you to go shopping separately. Yeah, yeah, I know. Yeah, many
Um,
young
let,
generations live a life like you. Yeah, they prefer live alone, but do not prefer living with their parents. It's more free. Yeah.
Let me just explain a little bit. I I do enjoy living with other people. You know, spending time with other people, and but I don't think it's um a easy thing to change anyone. So
Yeah.
if we don't really um agree with each other, and my dad is kind of stubborn, and so I think it's better for our mental health. So for us to do things in our own ways, but it doesn't mean that we don't love each other. So we
Yeah.
still
Yeah.
care about each other and love each other. So distance creates the beauty, and I think without getting too close and cross the boundaries, we can have a better relationship. And my dad used to curse a lot, and I think I for me it's a little bit um yeah, it's like I prefer um a better way of communicating, and I'm working on my communicating skills. So I do prefer living with someone um, who I can communicate well with. So yeah,
But I mean, we've gotten into that vein, but what I meant was friends connecting with each other.
yeah,
Friends. Everyone has friends. We have a network of people that we interact with, and why not cooperate? Not just say hi and have, hot pot together, but why not figure out our schedules and figure out how we can assist each other? I think one of the biggest problems in the United States is the sensation that we have to have everything, each person has to have everything by themselves. So everyone has to work until they're bleeding to have their own house, their own car, their own this, their own that, their own this. And people will do it at great costs of indebtedness, at great costs of
You,
excessive debt, or working two or three jobs just to have their own everything because they can't feel like they can share or they can't cooperate with each other or help each other in life. And I think we can because we should have more social time together, but you're like, I don't have time. I have to shop. I have to do laundry. I have to clean my house. Well, why not do some of that together? Why not do it together and talk while you're doing it and share life together? Doesn't mean you have to, all live in the same place. So I just think, like every country feels like they have to be independent, but that way of thinking is from 50 years ago at least. So every country actually needs every other country now. So all this differences between country leaders is silly because in the world population today with the resources dwindling, we all need each other. We
Yeah.
actually need each other more and more. So when we're fighting over silly things like property boundaries and this and this and this, it's becoming more and more silly because the truth is we all need to learn how to cooperate and help each other so we can have all have a higher quality of life. And the same in our little tiny worlds. We actually need each other. If Vivian lived close by and if Candy lived close by and Monera lived close by, then I'm sure we would get together and figure out how we could cooperate and help each other so that we can get everything done we need to get done and without paying for it. For example, I know how to fix things. So I could go and fix problems with their homes so they don't have to pay a lot of money for strangers to come and try to fix something at their house. I could do it. Yeah, let's just talk while I fix something. So everybody has a gift or an ability they can share with each other and get to know one another and then save money and save time. There's a way. There's a way. But I'm in Vivian's car. My family lives a different lifestyle than I live, and I don't prefer to spend a lot of time around them. And I think we are closer because we have that distance. I know it sounds weird, but I think we are closer because we have distance. It's just we don't think the same way. But go ahead, Bay. I mean, I'm sorry. I did a lever on you. I'm sorry. Take
Yeah,
the
yeah.
mic.
No, no, no. I listened what you said. I just think. Oh, I have not talked with my best friends for a long, long time. Maybe 2 months or 3 months. She has a family. She has her kid. I also have a kid. She has work. She is busy at work. I'm also busy at work. We have not contact with each other almost 2 or 3 months. No message, no video call, no voice call.
Mm.
And we live in two different cities, very far away.
Oh.
I think I should find. This is not the uh, excuse. I should contact her more often. You have the phone, you have the WeChat. You can send her a video call. Whether we can only have a video call for a few minutes, we can share our life. I can know her life. She can know my life.
Mm-hmm. Or maybe introduce your children
Yeah,
to each
yeah.
other
Introduce
on the
our
video
children.
call. So,
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I will call her tomorrow. Yeah,
good, good, good. So, saving time and money and being aware of life. I will tell you, as an older person, life evaporates like moisture. It evaporates so quickly. And so, if you don't make time for certain things and become creative, then we will all be that little mouse on a wheel
yeah,
doing all this and going nowhere because we think we need to do this, need to do that, need to do this, need to do that. And time just goes by. So if you make time to do things together with your friends at least and cooperate, then if she did live closer, then you could, do things together like the children need to go to the park, meet at the park and stuff like that. Or if you're friends without a spouse or without children and life just seems so busy, then find an excuse to do things with your friends. Hey, well, bring your laundry to my home and we can use my machine and we can talk while the laundry's going, or you can help me clean my house and we can talk, and then we can go next week and clean your house. I'll bring my laundry and we'll do it at your house while we clean and talk and catch up. It's not always like the movies where we can go to some posh place and have hot pot and have some coffee and because life is busy, but we can be busy together. We can make an excuse to get together and do things. Yeah, just suggestions, guys, because life is going faster and it is very important to have friends even when you have a spouse. I value my friends. I value the friendship I have with Vivian for many years. I met Vivian at it. I'm so extroverted. You guys know this. I'm so extroverted that
Yeah.
when COVID came in the United States, and we won't talk about it too long, it's a forbidden topic on Hello Talk. But when it happened, I was able to keep going to work because my company is critical. They can't stop us because we fix things and repair homes, and you can't stop us during that. So I was able to go to work. But when I came home, it was like I was in a little tiny room and I was locked in, and as an extrovert I was like ah, and then I
Yeah.
somehow met Vivian, and she was one normal person among several abnormal people, and I was like, man, these people are crazy online. They're just crazy. I don't have to say anything more. You guys know what I'm talking about because so many people want to do things online that is so crazy. And yet, when I met Vivian, she was like a breath of fresh air because she's intelligent, she communicates well. And so we started spending regular time together and building our friendship. And it was so refreshing. It was like I didn't go home to a room with walls closing in on me. I could meet with Vivian, and we started doing different activities and building our friendship. It was perfect timing for me. And so that's why we're friends today because of what happened then. And of course, throughout our lives, we've been able to share our lives together now. So, yeah, friendships are of the utmost importance. Very, very important. So, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
How did you?
Oh,
What's that?
hmm.
Oh, that
I thought
must
there
be
was a
Bay's
baby. I thought
child.
there was a baby in my room. I was
Oh
like,
no,
whoa.
sorry, sorry. My baby is
No, it's music.
outside.
It's okay.
Yeah,
It's
sorry,
music. No,
sorry.
don't be sorry. Don't be sorry. That's beautiful music. Yeah, it's beautiful music. What were you gonna say, Viv?
Yeah. How did you make that sound? That when you say when you went home and how do you make that sound?
Oh
That one?
That sound like yeah, sound like the
wow, this
insect.
is a great technique. I cannot do that.
That's
Oh
that's
great.
why that's why I'm a millionaire because I can make that sound.
Oh, it's like a bird sing.
I had a very
Wow.
rough childhood. It was before computers where we had to make sounds with our mouths.
Cricket, yeah.
I
Yeah.
remember when my nephews were young. I was basically an only child because my brother and sisters have a different father and they were much older. So I would play by myself all the time. And so I would make sounds to help me to use my imagination and playing with cars and fire trucks, and that's what I did. So when my nephews were little kids, I thought, "Oh, I'm going to impress them." So they had their cars on the ground and I thought, check this out. Here comes the fireman. And they're like, what are you doing, Uncle? And I'm like, it's a fire truck. That's the sound of a fire truck. And they're like, they pushed a button on top of the car and the lights are flashing. I'm like, you kids are so spoiled. You're supposed to make the sound, not push the button. Anyway, so
Yeah.
I became obsolete. But now every once in a while the cricket sound helps out. Yeah,
Oh, I
but
didn't know
we're
that.
yeah, it helps
I've
out.
known
It's
you
for
for
that
5 years,
moment.
more than 5 years, but I don't know that you can make crickets. So,
Write it
what
down,
else
put
do
it
you
in the
know?
diary. Huh? I lied. I lied. I have a vast. Yeah, I just save all these things. I could sell them and be rich like inventing the iPhone, but I gave it to my friend, and he needed a job. In fact, his last name was Jobs. I gave it to him. I thought it was stupid, and he got wealthy and died. Um, No, but we're guys, we were talking about saving time and money. Of course, if you're new to our live stream, we build a community. We are a community. We're not just people learning English. There's a plenty of places you can go where people are trying to learn or pay for English. But we're a community. We're all doing life together. Right now, we are using the most valuable commodity in the world, and no matter how much money you have, you only have so much of this, and it's called life. And so we're sharing our lives together right now in wherever country, whatever place you are. We're actually sharing our lives. You can never get this time back again. And we want it to be memorable, we want it to be useful. So we emphasize community and friendship. And so, if our topic is here, we might end up talking about life. It's just the way it works here. And of course, if you don't like it, I hope you like it. But if you don't like it, hi Kiki. There are many live streamers that do things differently. And, shop around. Find a place where you feel welcome, where your time is useful there. But this is how we roll. This is how we do it. We make friendships. We hear beautiful children in the background. We do life together. So, yeah. And if you don't like it, you can
Yeah,
text me directly and say things about me. It's okay.
yeah.
Yeah.
So we've already talked about money saving. What about time? So I would like to know how you guys save time, especially Bei as a mother. We all know that it's a very,
And a
very busy
wife.
job.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah,
So
yeah. After being a mom, you are more busy. Except the work, and you have to take
Thank you,
care of the
Mabel.
baby. And I also have to spare some time to learn English. Yes, I just learned Jonathan. No matter how busy you are, you just spare several time for you. It's mommy's time. Yeah, yeah, I told my mother-in-law, watch my baby for a while. Yeah, it's my mommy's time. I need to go to the live stream to learn
Mm,
English. Yeah,
that's great. That's great balance. And it's hard when you have a baby. It's hard when you have a spouse, but we have to. So, how to save time, guys? Well, first, you have to be aware of where your time's going. First. Just
yeah.
yeah,
like if you were to create a budget for your money and you would see how much money you're wasting, and then you could make changes about your wasted money. Same thing with your time. Where's your time going? Well, all of us can stay busy all day, and next thing you know, it's evening, right? And you're like, where did the day go? So at first, you have to take a look at and write down where your time is being spent. There are the things you can change, obviously, the things you cannot change. If you have a work schedule, you can't change that. It's pretty regimented. But what do you do before work? What do you do after work? Are you keeping enough time saved for sleep? So I don't do this, and I should. I don't. I kind of live on the wing, but um, and I should because time is getting less, and yeah, I need to, but first you would look at where your time is being spent, and I would dare say many of you from younger generations, a lot of your time that's wasted is doing this, you
yeah,
know? General social media is as useful as chewing gum is to your diet.
yeah. Playing TikTok every day. It takes us a lot of time.
You have the sensation of eating something. Sensation. You're using all the tools for eating something, but nothing's going in. You're not getting nourished. You're just wearing down your jaw.
Yeah, yeah,
So, social media in general is as useful to you as chewing gum is to your diet. It's really not. It gives you the sensation that you're learning, that you're exploring, that you're enjoying, but actually it's not doing any of that. It's wasting your time. That's the
yeah,
truth, and that's their goal. And that's what they study is how can I keep your
Yeah.
eyes on the screen longer so I
Yeah.
can throw a commercial. Yeah, Vivian.
Yeah.
But people said they learned a little mm, the pieces of knowledge, from all the
It's a
TikToks,
yeah.
the
Yeah.
short
Yeah.
videos. What do you
It's a
think about that?
sensation. Well, TikTok in China is a little more strict on being educational material, which I respect. That, but the here on our TikTok, you will look. So let's talk about that. That's good. Little pieces of information that could be useful, and it's true. I have applied them, but the process of learning the way it used to be was an investment. And what you learned in the process of learning was often more valuable than the thing you finally learned. So if you were doing research in a library with books and you went through the Dewey Decimal System and you found the right book and you're searching for the article or the information, and then you got another book because it had other information, you laid that book out, and as your fingers going down and as you're reading, you're actually seeing a lot more information than what you're looking for. It's kind of going in, and oh, that's kind of interesting. Oh, wow, I didn't know that. And then you found the thing you were looking for, but the whole time you were looking for it, you're like, I'm looking for solar panels, solar panels, solar panels, solar panels. You were imprinting it in your brain. Solar panels are efficient. The so there was a lot of things absorbed and learned and developed in you that created intelligence, not just information, but
Yeah.
intelligence. And so you developed the ability to process information, sort, recall everything because you invested so much time in doing it. A few months later, you can go into that same library and go, here, here, you were like woof 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 woof, and you were what they called a smart person, but because you could process that information and apply it, you were intelligent, and then when you learned from that application, you became wise. People were like, oh, whoa, how do you see that way? So my argument would be, Vivian, that the fast food version of information delivery that we have now has a byproduct of unhealthiness, just like fast food is convenient, but it often is unhealthy. So
Yeah.
I think less and less people are actually intelligent. They have a lot of information, but they don't have transformation. They don't have elevation, right? You would be
Mm,
different because you do process, you do ponder, you do apply. So you're different, but the generations that are out now, they have the perception or the sensation that they're more intelligent, but are they? Are they really? Are they really or they just have more information? I don't know.
mm,
I don't know. You guys decide.
can I just say something quickly?
Hmm. Yeah, yeah,
I
yeah.
think I the problem I met is like when I'm searching information online, I can get distracted easily, get grabbed by some other things interesting, and most often I just forgot what I was looking at. Like I was looking at my train ticket, but I was end up buying things, shopping online shopping, and I was like, oh,
Hmm.
I haven't looked at my train ticket yet. So I think books and the environment like library gives you the peace for you to focus, less stimuli.
Exactly.
And I'm so sad that the psychology like we have learned to advantage level, but we didn't. I don't understand why the psychologist was using that to trick people,
Hmm.
to insert advertisements in a lot of things, and to get people addicted into um, other stimuli. Um, because we all know our the money goes where the time goes. Right? Most people spend time
Hmm.
on um, watching the shorts or video games or whatever, and so the investors they invest money in those things, and the psychologist was like, oh, we grab the opportunity that we know how to make
Hmm.
money. I'm just so sad about it. Why don't we use the psychology to help people to get rid of the addictions and to become more logical and
Hmm.
clear in mind and making some healthier decisions? Yeah.
That's it. It's a good point. There's a good point. And so we have to be aware. The ABCs are awareness, behavior, and culture. Awareness, behavior, culture. So becoming aware of something that goes against your health, your psychological health, your social, your emotional health, your physical health is the first part. And then changing our behaviors to decide to go with that movement or to go against it, right? Personal decisions, personal life experience, and then creating a culture, meaning the people around us that believe the same way, will help us to elevate ourselves. And sometimes it's great to go with the flow of things because the flow of things is very useful and it helps to guide us. But when you realize that guidance has another agenda, always money, money and control, not creating some big black picture, guys. But I'm just saying there is definitely a pulse of agenda to use our lives to further their lives, right? So being aware that that agenda is given prominence and power and prestige, we have to decide to separate and control that input. We have to separate and control that input. And if you have given into it, then you've developed an appetite for it, or you're addicted to it. It's going to take a little harder effort to break away and decide if that's for you, or limit the amount of time you expose yourself to it because you're aware that it can grab you, and the powers and the resources that are spending money to watch our algorithm and listen to us when we're not saying the magic name of our assistant on our phone. They're listening to everything else we're saying and talking about, and they're shaping that algorithm so that when you're looking for a ticket, they're advertising buy this because they heard you talking about it. And
Yeah.
so, yeah, you have to be very aware when you submit to those processes of gathering information or buying something that there is a definite agenda of whatever it is, whatever app it is, to get your time and your money. It's a definite agenda. There's no secret. So you have to put safety things in place. And I would argue that even though our life might seem limited, if you have five good friends and you choose to spend more time with those five good friends, even sharing a book or a novel, that your life quality will be so much better than if you have 50,000 followers somewhere and you're trying to please all of them. So
Yeah.
again, the people that I know, Vivian and the people I know, Moneta, of course, and Candy and Athena and people that I've come to know a little bit better than the rest of you. Most of you I've met are very delightful, and I wish we could intertwine our lives and get to know each other. It's not practical. You only have 5 or 10 people throughout your life that you're really going to get to know. And you're going to meet some
Mm,
really cool people that you just don't have time to get to know.
mm,
Like I
yeah.
said, we have 50,000 followers here. I'd love to be in a stadium with all of you guys and spend 3 or 4 hours talking with you and having microphones out there and hearing from you. That would just be a wonderful experience, but it's not practical to say that we're going to live our lives together. Many of you will feel like you know me more than I know you because you're watching us every day. But I
Yeah.
only know only a few people really know me better, and again, the people I mentioned earlier. And I only know a few of you better. Many of you are so interesting. I'd love to spend more time with you. It's just not practical. So if we reach that practicality sooner, then we'll invest our time better. And, if we find out we're not going to live much longer, then we'll have a handful of amazing friends that we've had great memories with, and we've done some cool stuff. We've learned, we've cried, we've laughed, we've celebrated. That is the goal. You can't have even 100 friends that you could really call friends, I would argue. But when you're like Miss Bay, you have a wonderful husband, wonderful in-laws, a beautiful child. You are already as wealthy as you could ever be. because you have
Yeah,
all of these things.
yeah,
And
I'm
I
very
feel
happy.
wealthy. Yeah, all of us have such wealth that we may not call wealth, but we've got
Mm.
friends, people who know us, people who cried with us. Some of you have friends that you've hugged, and hugging for 20 seconds changes your chemistry. Did you know that?
Uh,
Hugging for 20 seconds or more changes the chemistry between the two people. I don't mean intimacy, guys, but spouses should be hugging for 20 seconds or more. But even friends in the proper context, the proper environment, if you just stay there and just talk and share, and for 20 seconds, it's going to seem like 50 minutes. But if you do that, something chemically changes that bonds you guys together. It's kind of cool stuff. Anyway, I'm way over here. Let me bring it back.
What about hugging electronic pole? What would that change? Electricity.
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know.
Change your hairstyle.
It will change your hairstyle. Well, guys, if you're just joining us, some people are hitting the what's the topic. I call those, well, I don't want to say that. That's harsh. But those little pre-prompted phrases at the bottom um, are just an example of spoon-fed, so you don't have to think. And I encourage you guys to use your mind and type something without being pre-prompted. Our topic is listed at the top. It's listed on the app. It's everywhere. And our topic was saving time and money. And we ended up talking, I think, about investing time and money in each other. I think that's how we ended up here. Super cool. Questions, answers, comments, statements, boycotts.
I forgot. I forgot.
You get, do you guys both know Athena? Athena's in the chat. She is such a super cool person. She goes for long walks. She's got
no.
good insight. She's a teacher. She's
Oh,
a
this is
superhero.
my first time to know her. I have not
Yeah,
seen
she
her
is super
before.
cool. Yeah. Oh, positive
Bring
oxytocin. Yeah. Thank you.
bring her up. Bring her
Bring
up.
her in the
I
stage.
will. Athena, are you available? 20 seconds hug will change the chemistry. Good job, Tina. I think it's oxycodone, isn't it? And you say oxytocin. Okay, oxytocin maybe. Oh, good, she's available. You can bring her up, actually, Vivian. You have a moderator. You're a moderator, but I'll bring her up. Let's find her.
How?
So you go to
I don't
audience.
know.
You click it. You click at the top. You go to audience. You type in ATH, like to search, and then when her name comes up, you click the three dots and go invite to stage. And then here she comes. Everybody be prepared. She's another very cool member of our community. Super cool. What's up, Athena? She's getting ready. She's like,
Oh,
Hi, Athena.
she's like,
Hello, Asina. Hello.
hello. Oh,
there she is. She's like,
oh,
Hi.
hold on,
How are
hold
you
Hi,
on.
today?
Asina. Nice to see.
Hi,
Nice to
uh,
meet
Athena.
you.
yeah. That's yeah. Uh, Nice to see you too.
Sorry about the big introduction. She's a little timid with that, but once you get to know her, she's super cool, very cool person. Welcome, Athena. Do you know Vivian Athena by chance or Bay?
Uh, I know Vivian, but I've seen Vivian before.
Yeah, she's a
Okay.
stalker. No, I mean, wait, what? Yeah, no, she's
Yeah, I saw her here before. Yeah.
yeah,
Mm.
she's a good friend. She's a good friend of mine. And Miss
Okay.
May joined us. She got
Uh,
some mommy
I
time.
I just
Mm-hmm.
turn off my camera for 2 seconds, two
Okay,
minutes.
okay. Yeah. Go ahead. It's okay. Yeah, that's how it is.
And thank you for your compliment. Uh,
Oh, it's genuine, guys. It's genuine. You know, Athena, I really hold you in high regard as a person, but also as a teacher. She's super cool. She's a teacher, so
yeah, that's the way
um,
you encourage people, and that's really helpful. Thank you so much. Yeah, I should
good, good.
that. Yeah, and use that.
Use it. Use it. Good feedback. We're talking about saving time and money, but we got into some other things as is usual. It's Saturday night. What did you do today, Athena? Did you go walking, shopping, doing laundry?
I didn't do much. I went to a bar, not those kind of bar, just a silent bar, and yeah, had some food and talked with people a little. Um, I'm um, I'm pretty good today. Yeah, thank you.
Cool. She's like, not that kind of bar.
Hmm?
Most most
Yeah,
most of the people in our community don't participate in that, I think. Yeah, it's really cool how that happened. Yeah,
Chinese
most of
people
the
don't
people
like
here
going
don't
to
talk about
bars.
that.
Chinese people.
It's weird, you know, it's weird. There was a phase where I went and I didn't participate. I thought because I always associated it with fun when I was younger, and sometimes I've gone now that I'm older and I'm like, it's not no. It's kind of sad. It's kind of sad. It's kind of sad when you're sober. When you go there, you're like,
if
oh,
a teacher
oh.
if a teacher goes to a bar, she's looking for her students and call them out.
Yeah, maybe.
No, I just went there to I want to communicate with people.
Yeah, yeah. And there's places when I was visiting my mom in Solvang, not this time, but last time, I it was late and it's, you know, it's a beautiful little town. And I was hungry. I went across from my lodge to what I thought was a restaurant. Of course, most places have a bar in the middle, and I didn't go. I went to the back where there's a table, and I had some, I think, fish and chips. It was really good. I was surprised how good it was. And and then a few minutes later, I heard and then everything, the lights changed, and all these lights were going, and people were in the middle. I'm like, what happened? What happened? It turned into a club. It turned into a disco. Of some kind. I was like, I gotta get out of here.
Yeah,
I was in
yeah.
the back going out with my plate of fish and chips. Gotta go. I gotta leave.
Yeah, hi Johnson. Yeah, I go to the business street. I also meet some bar. Oh, there is a lot of noise. Many young generations they just dance and with loud music. I just want to get away from that place. I'm older and I do not have such passion and energy.
I didn't want to be seen. I didn't want to be seen in there. I was like, gotta go, gotta go. But um, but yeah, interesting, interesting.
I
So
found one I found one interesting thing. The security of the bar in the front door. They will invite the beautiful girl into the bar for free. But for the normal look the very average person girl, they do not invite them for free.
yeah, we
So
talked
how do
about
they judge?
agendas earlier. Go ahead.
How do they
by
judge
by
who is
by by
beautiful?
your face, your clothing, yeah, and you slim or not, you fat or sleep, you
That's only
slim, yeah.
that no, that's only the first hour. That's only the first hour. After everybody's drinking, it doesn't matter. They let everyone in. Everyone, come on, everybody.
Yeah,
It's only the first hour because I used to have to wait outside until that first hour was over. Like, hey,
yeah,
old man, yeah, come on in, just buy something. But Athena, we're way off track. We're kind of having fun, and it's Saturday night, and this is
I
my version of
sorry,
partying with you
ran out of
guys.
time.
Oh, if Vivian, we'll see you later, Vivian. Thank you for coming.
Yeah, don't forget to ask Athena time, how she managed her time. I'm listening.
hi,
How's she meant?
hi
Okay,
Vivian,
good, good, good.
I have followed you. I hope to I can see you in the next time and communicate with you.
Yeah,
I'm very happy to talk with you. Thank you.
thank you.
Thank you. See you next time. Bye bye.
Yeah, she's super cool.
Oh,
She'll make you think. So, how do you save time and manage your time? So we talked about saving time and saving money.
oh yeah. Um, I deleted the shopping app after last time we talked about it.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah, yeah, yeah. Buying too many
yeah,
clothes.
yes,
Mm-hmm.
yeah. I stopped buying so many clothes, and I think I'll save some money because of that, and um, that's how I save money. But I actually can't save a lot of money because I just bought a ticket, some tickets that spend me a lot of money, and I'll go to America again in August. Yeah.
Wow,
Mhm.
really? Wow, it's sounds very cool. You will travel to America?
Yeah, just for 2 minutes, 2 weeks, not 2 minutes.
2 minutes.
Wow. You
2 minutes.
you will
She
keep
gets off the
your
plane and she
kids?
goes,
Your whole family will go to America for a travel, or you just go to America for a travel alone?
Oh, just myself. Go there to meet.
Okay.
Yeah,
It's a business trip or just for travel?
just for spending my holiday. Yeah, too.
Wow. Oh, yeah, the summer holiday, right? Oh, I envy you. You have a summer holiday.
Yes.
Wow. I have to work every day. I no holiday at all.
Oh, then you can find another
You
job.
have 50 holiday, almost 2 months holiday. Wow.
Hmm.
Right?
Yeah. 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 I think
"Oh,
so.
for school. Yeah, yeah." Let's say hi to Jack, ladies. Let's say hi to Jack. He
Hi,
he
Jack.
would be a
Hi,
he would
Jack.
be a
Hi.
How are
gentleman.
you?
But when you go to the airport, don't say hi to Jack. It could get you in trouble. Yeah, don't
It's
say
a
hi.
long time.
Don't say hi, Jack. Don't say hi, Jack at the airport. Yeah, that could get you in trouble.
Why?
Because the term means to take over the airplane by force.
Oh.
By
Okay.
force. Why?
To hijack means to take over the airplane in the air and demand money or something. It's called hijack. So we always say, don't say hi to Jack in the airport. Hi,
Oh.
Jack. What? Hijack.
Oh, God.
It's a joke. It's a joke.
Okay.
So, hello. Thank you for being so patient. One of the things Hello Talk does is whoever raises their hand, it keeps shifting them. So you don't know who is staying there longer, who's been there new. It doesn't, there's no order, no rhyme or reason. So, thank you, Jack, for being so patient and for helping the testosterone on the stage right now. Thank you.
Yes, thank you very much.
Hello, Jack. Do you also live in Shenzhen? Oh, I saw your profile.
Oh, how's your life in now, Jack? I know you were really busy before.
Yes, I'm so.
You turn off your mic again.
Turn on your microphone. We cannot
Jack,
hear you.
that's
Oh,
why you're not having success
Okay.
with your meetings online with your company. They don't hear
Yeah,
you, Jack. You got to keep your mic on.
yeah. I'm living. I'm in Vietnam, and it's the first time I work out of China. It was so nice.
Oh, you're living in Vietnam, you said?
Yes.
Wow, that's
wow.
cool. That's
It's
cool.
Wow,
really
so
cool.
nice.
Yeah, I just came here for. I have been work here for 1 month. Everything's so nice here. The food is, but
Man.
the food is fresh and the fruits is so cheaper, but the cost of living is so high. Like it's even if it's more expensive than in Shenzhen or Shanghai.
Mm-mm.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Okay,
it's
I
that
thought
What
would
it's
be
cheaper.
so cool.
what do you do there?
I'm working here, and I
I know.
found a
What?
job, found a new job, and they will they assign me work here. Uh,
Yeah, what do you do, Jack? Is it secret? Are you
not
secret?
I'm
He's like, I work.
I can speak a little English, so my
Okay,
new positive is which is project management, and in the electrical factory.
that makes sense. So you're
Yeah,
not cleaning the streets.
Oh,
Project management.
yeah,
Project
oh,
management.
What
Mm.
products does your factory produce?
and we are manufacturing the airport.
Okay.
AirPod.
Oh, AirPods. Okay.
AirPod,
AirPods.
That's so
AirPod,
cool.
Oh,
Okay.
I'm so happy for you.
yeah, absolutely. That's a
and
good one.
my previous the company manufactured the iPhone, and now I found another job. We are making the AirPods.
AirPods.
Yeah,
Super cool. That's cool. I
Yeah.
like my AirPods in the gym because they play music that I don't like there, so I like that they can phew, cancel that and let me go to my own world.
yeah, it was so nice. Yeah, I
Hmm.
think I because I have been working my previous company for 10 years. It was so boring.
Mm-mm. Well,
Oh
yeah,
my,
if you work for Apple, do you get a discount?
this
Do you get
cost
a employee discount for AirPods? Can you share your
no,
discount with us?
no. Oh, sorry, I have been reached the time, so time limiter, so I have to leave.
Oh,
My
just when I
God,
mentioned it, when I
yeah,
mentioned the discount, now he has to go. Oh, sure. No, I'm
yeah.
just kidding.
I will get tomorrow. I will get
Thank you,
tomorrow.
Jack. Take it
Oh,
easy, buddy.
Bye.
Bye
Have
bye.
fun in Vietnam. Have
Yeah,
fun in Vietnam.
I will share many things next time, maybe tomorrow on Monday.
We're going to talk about discounts next time you come here.
Okay.
Okay. Thank you.
Apple discounts with Jack. That's one of the benefits of our community. Jack gives everybody an Apple discount. He's still here. He's still here. I was supposed to be talking about you. There you go. Just kidding, guys. Just kidding. I'm sorry, Jack. I think he waited a long time in the waiting area. It's either feast or famine. In the beginning, it was hard to get anyone on stage, and now that we're rolling, I think it's later. People have been to the live streams they prefer, and now they're coming here with their leftover minutes.
Yeah.
They got a few minutes left. I'm only kidding, guys. But Athena is with us and Bey is with us. We were talking about saving time and money, and Jack was updating us that he lives in Vietnam now working, designing project management for AirPods, which must mean that there's a new version coming out that Jack is working on. How cool is that? That we have a community with a member that's on a project management team directly related to something we're all familiar with. So it could be that Jack is managing the next version of AirPods. It's such a cool community. We have a teacher here. We have a mommy here. We got all kinds of stuff going on here.
Yeah,
Super cool.
actually we also have a factory in Vietnam. Because in this year, American charged us 25% tariff for electric scooter and electric bike. Yeah,
Yeah, we're doing some crazy things. That's uh that's
yeah.
sinking our country slowly.
So we have to move our factory from Zhejiang to Vietnam. The Vietnam factory is still in building. It has not finished. Yeah,
Mm-mm-mm.
if we export the electric scooter from Vietnam to America, we will not pay the 25% tariff.
That's pretty high. That's pretty high.
Yeah, very high.
Hmm.
25% of the cost. But
It's
yeah,
too high.
100. For example, $100 price. You have to pay for $25
Oh yeah,
for the
I get
tariff.
it.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, I
very
did the math.
expensive.
I did the math. Yeah.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah,
but but Athena, I have not been as successful as you. I need to start giving away a lot of my things. I have too many clothes that I haven't worn in like 6 months or a year or more, and I need to right size. Yeah, sometimes I hold on to clothes like because when I grew up, we were poor and I only had used clothes or I had not they weren't very popular, you know. So I don't try to be popular now, but now that things I think that's part of my response to the way I grew up without things. I try to accumulate things now. So I
Yeah.
think our reasons may be different, but I can see that it's not a healthy expression for me to have so many things that I don't use, especially if they're in good shape. There are other people who could use them at a used clothing store or a discount or for free from a church or something. So I'm feeling convicted, and my brother is going to be moving in 5 months. So I either need to buy a home or rent another place by myself. So I want to get really small with how much stuff I have so that that process can be easier. And frankly, I just don't use a lot of it. I just have it and I like to look that I have it, but I don't really use it. So it's kind of weird. So maybe we're learning similar lessons in different ways. Yeah, got
Actually,
too much
that's the
stuff.
same reason I accumulate stuff because I was right reason I don't know how to say. I was brought up in a poor family too.
Yeah. Yeah, it's just, and it's all relative to where we are, guys. I didn't go without eating ever, but the things we ate weren't popular or common or exciting. So I'm not an excited eater. I'm not a foodie. I just eat for function. So when it's time to eat, I just eat a can of something or eat something. I'm very, 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 very basic because I don't value tasting something or paying a lot of money for something to eat. And so it's just interesting how we got to where we all are, isn't it? If you start to look at human behavior and use yourself as the primary subject, it can be interesting, scary, sad, and kind of cool sometimes to analyze yourself and go, wow, you're pretty messed up, Jonathan.
No,
That's it, and I start laughing because, of course, all of us have things that we can look at. But so I do need to right size my wardrobe, and I do need to eat better, frankly. I need to eat more balanced and, yeah, better. Super cool.
mm,
All right. Saturday night, ladies. What else is left? You have any questions or comments?
at least you won't spend a lot of money on food, right? That's
Yeah.
yeah, that's an how to say upside.
It is the upside. I wish I could just drink all my meals. But um I'm getting better with it, guys. I'm being more intentional with what I eat. Because as Steve Jobs said, you should eat your food like medicine, or one day you will eat your medicine like your food.
Oh,
That's from a multi-billionaire who was dying and his money couldn't save him, you know? So he had some profound things to say about life when he couldn't stop death, even though he had, I think he was worth $6 or $7 billion when he died. So I'm trying to eat intentionally. Yeah, do things on purpose. And today we're going to spend time, my brother